Friends, today I am standing at one more historical place in Germany. There were three sociologists who made the sociology what it is today in the modern times. One was Emile Durkheim, who was French sociologist, and Max Weber, again, who was German, and third was Karl Marx and Fredrick Engel. So I have covered Karl Marx's house earlier. Now his friend was there, Fredrick Engel, who's from a wealthy family, a Protestant, and his house is located here. This is the house, and this is the area surrounded by in this locality, and this is the museum which they have made for Engel and Industrial Museum of Germany. So this is outside view, and now I'll go into one of the rooms. Engel was friend of Karl Marx. They met for the first time in Cologne, which is not very distant from this location. We are in Wuppertal right now, and there Karl Marx was editing a newspaper known as Rhein's News, and from there they met, and after 1 year, from 1842 to 1843, Karl Marx edited that newspaper, and then he was banned in Germany, and he had to go to France. He had to leave France also, that is a different thing, but they first met there, and then their friendship started from Paris. And there they wrote Communist Manifesto. Incidentally, both had different background, and Fredrick Engel was from industrial family, and they had an industry in the Manchester also. And subsequently, when Karl Marx from Brussels also, he shifted to London and wrote Das Kapital. The ideas were largely given by the Fredrick Engel, and many of those ideas and the learnings for that used to come from the industrial establishment of Fredrick Engel. And Fredrick Engel's family had a factory in Manchester. So this is the background, and then I'll just visit the museum. Now, have a look. Because in Manchester it was textile manufacturing, so this used to be the kind of the manufacturing unit, and this is what I did. Fredrick Engel family had a manufacturing unit, textile unit possibly in Manchester.
In Manchester and in Engelskirchen.
In?
Engelskirchen. It's a small city, not here.
Okay. And this was the house where they used to live? Fredrick Engel?
Yeah, they had 5 houses.
5 houses?
3 houses were destroyed in the Second World War. And the house where we have the museum was built by his grandfather in 1775.
1775. Okay. And this is basically just an industrial unit, or this was the kind of unit which they had, Engel's family had?
Yeah, Engel's families and many other families here too. Wuppertal is famous for textile industry.
Textile industry?
Yes.
Okay, in Germany.
And here you see a factory, and this is how it looked in a factory.
All right. And they say that Whooper Valley was a starting point for industrialization in continental Europe. And the interesting thing is that foundation for this development goes back long way. The privileges yarn production granted in 1527. We know and we study about the industrial revolutions and all, and largely credit the Britain for that. And see here, the industrial production started in 1527. And this is just one part of the museum. There are many other things here in the museum. And largely, Wuppertal was basically industrial, just like Manchester, because the Fredrick Engel's family had 5 houses here, big houses at that time. And they had a textile industry in Wuppertal. Besides, they had a unit in Manchester also, which again was famous for the textile industry. And Kanpur in India was called Manchester of India at one point of time during the British period. This is some limited coverage. I'll show more videos on this subject. Thanks.